say I got a mic check right quick. Mic check 1, 2. Hi y'all, shout out to everybody in the chat with they thumb jack. Man, you know, y'all know what? We got these people. We already know that the Zack interviews hit different, the footage hit different. Once you knock 2 hours off on that footage, and man, I cannot believe that these people actually put that stuff out there and expect nobody to figure that stuff out. Disclaimer: fair use and education purpose use only. All rights, image, music clips, and other material belong to their respective owner, and we do not claim ownership. Now let's get to the facts, right? Shall we get to the facts? Now look, now this video I made on my channel 5 years ago, right? Right here on this channel. I made this video 5 years. That's when Trey Gang was locked in on the footage, trying to put the timestamps together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and at this point, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think about knocking 2 hours off the footage. So when we watched the last live, when I showed y'all in real time with all the video monitor showed up, guess what it all showed? Family members on the footage. And then what time this was? At 1 some in the morning. And what that mean, if there was all at 1 some in the morning, so all those news interviews and radio station that Miss Teresa did interviews on, finna come back and bite her in the butt. Real talk. This here finna hit different. Since we know what's going on the footage at 1 some, watch this.
What time did you two arrive, approximately?
Like 12 something.
12 something. So when you arrived at the party last Friday.
Now look, we all know if you knock 2 hours off the footage, we know this is gonna be at 11:47. 11:47. This been hit different because this was at 11:47. Think about 12 something in the beginning when French K said he got a noise complaint. That would be impossible because they're gonna go to 1 some. This is so insane. Cause watch this.
September 8th. Who all was there?
Man, it was packed. It was a lot of people there, man.
Was Kenneka there when y'all got to the party?
Yeah, Kenneka was in there, man.
So she was already up.
Yeah, she was there.
How was she acting?
Happy, dancing. As soon as I
We know that's a lie. Cause Kenneka already was at the party. Okay. At some point of time at 11 something. Cause they show y'all coming in with Monifa there, right? So at some point she gonna be at the party. He said she was dancing, boom, boom, boom. Check this out. Tell me, do this narrative make sense now? How Kenneka would meet up with a dude in the lobby?
walked in, I remember I never forget as soon as I walked in. She shorty, you acting funny, shorty. She like that big ass smile on her face, man. Smiling hard, man.
Now, this at 1 o'clock. This how Kenneka would end up out of the hotel. Cause you gotta keep in mind, she gonna be in one of those live videos. So now you got Lil Nora, T.Y. Do you see everybody that's in T.Y. clique that we was thinking ops in the beginning? Look who they with, the sister. And this finna explain what's going on at 1 song. This why Zack, Jenny McGill called Zack to distract us with this shit.
Information out there, I would say. Those that are getting the information out there and getting it right, they're blocking you.
So is that why I was blocked off Facebook?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So tell me this, and you say you will not go to the cops, correct?
Y'all remember when Miss Teresa said on the 911 call she supposed to be showing up? Look, Y'all remember, and Miss Teresa called, then she was like, yeah, my daughter showed up here at a gathering. At a gathering. They supposed to go back to family and friends, right? This who all you see on 1 o'clock on the footage. Check this out.
Talk to everybody about a document that we've actually talked about before, but the first time we talked about this was in relationship to racism. The Rosemont Public Safety Department basically decided to record the activity of all the black people at the Crown Plaza Hotel and didn't think to note any descriptions or movement or behavior from people of other races. So that's the first time we talked about it. But now I want to actually talk about the details that are in this document. So first you're going to see the date, the time, the location, which is like the camera name. You'll see a brief description. This is going to be the investigators describing in words what they see, what they think they see on the video. And then here's the notes. This notes section, they basically tried to categorize the video. So the videos has females, males and females, or scene victim. So that's how that's categorized, okay? Now, what I want to talk about today, because all that's straightforward, but there's another tricky categorizing they're doing. And
now, ain't this proof that we finna go back to 1 some on the footage? Uh-oh. And guess what the police labeled this is? 316. Female black enter the hotel and greet male guests. And when they highlighted this, they said this will be Kenneka. This is what the police report said. That's why they highlighted. So check this out. Do this make sense now, guys? Why Zack would be on the phone with Gina McGill, and it's all contributing to 1 some. Cause guess who you see the most on the footage at 1 something? Check this out.
Right?
I'm not going.
So, okay, cause are you from Chicago?
No, I'm not.
You don't want to give out your city and state, do you?
No.
Okay.
If they want to trace you, they're going to trace you. Regardless. They're going to trace you.
And as you can see here, main lobby is in pink. Okay, this is page 1, and I'm going to go to page 2, and you're going to see that they randomly have these other entries in pink. So this is basically going to be a code that may not be so obvious to everybody, but
so now check this out. Can we all agree right now? Everything that's highlighted in pink is dealing with Kenneka. Knock 2 hours off this. Don't it make sense now? Oh, 152. Dealing with Kenneka. Both male, black male, enter the hotel and head towards South Hall. Ooh. Go back to Kenneka phone. This why you don't get no more response on Kenneka phone, cause look what the surveillance footage pulling up. They're dealing with Kenneka. Highlighted. And guess what? Going on 2 o'clock. Whoa! Check this out.
as you can see down here,
we got the scene and the victim. The scene and the victim that's highlighted. this finna be an easy ass whipping with this. Check this out. Watch.
Scene victim is also pink, and female is light pink. This to me looks like the dark pink. I think these things have to do with the scene and the victim. Okay? So, we're going to go to page 1. We're going to look at what is this about. Okay, so it's...
And notice the first highlight that you got is 316, which is this 116. 116. Dealing with the victim. So watch this. If that the case,
It's saying at 3:16 a.m. there was one female black enters hotel and greets male subject in lobby chairs. Then they exit the hotel. This may not seem like much to you, but what I'm pointing out is that the detectives thought enough of this happening on the video that they decided to categorize this a different color. Do you understand? This here means something. This is important. Okay? So we need to go back and look and see what happened at 3:16. Who was the black female and who was the male subject?
Kenneka.
Okay, it didn't even say black male, it said male subject. So this is somebody else, okay? And this, I believe, has to do with the scene and the victim. All right? We're gonna go to page 2. It's gonna be more obvious on page 2 that this has to do with the scene and the victim.
Exposure to
Okay,
the
the first
finding.
entry in pink says, a large group combined of both male and female subjects enter lobby from South Hall. Some exit the hotel, some head towards North Hall, and others head back towards South Hall. One female subject is seen being held, hugging by another female subject. Does not appear to be Kenneka.
Man, they knew what's on that footage. That's why Zack, look, that's why you got this shit.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have any accounts. I don't have Facebook. I don't have any of those Twitters. None of that stuff. None of it.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So you're basically saying this is deeper than what we know, and we should all fall back.
Step back.
Step back. Don't talk about it no more.
Don't do it.
Okay. I don't know. At first, I thought this was some bullshit. Like, who the fuck is calling my phone? This is my business phone too, and I'm like, who calling? And then you saying a lot of shit that kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, is kind of shaking me up. Like, step.
All right. Again, this is in the pink. We're going to go down here. A large group of male black subjects enter lobby from South Hall. They meet with others from the North Hall and exit hotel. Again, it may not seem like much, but these are items that the investigators deem to be suspicious. Main lobby entry. One male black subject re-enters hotel, goes to front desk, then exits hotel again. 5 male black subjects enter lobby from the South Hall. Okay. Next pink entry. They greet 3 female black subjects and speak for a while. Both groups split up. Females go north and males go south. 3 female black subjects return to lobby from North Hall and approach front desk. All right. And this is the last pink entry. Large group combined of both male and female black subjects enter from South Hall and exit. One male subject wearing a Blackhawks jersey as possibly seen in video reflection off sunglasses.
So look what that footage showing right at 113. Round about this time, guess what the news gave us? Look what the news gave us, y'all. Where that John at? Right here. This how the news started off at one song.
New video are released revealing more about a woman found dead in a hotel freezer. CBS 2's Audrina Bigas joins us now. So you poured through this video. What is it showing us?
36 hours of video, and this was just released to us a few hours ago. This video shows Kenneka Jenkins walking into the kitchen, but we never see her entering the freezer. And tonight, that is why her family is not satisfied with the theory that she walked into the freezer on her own. Surveillance video shows Kenneka Jenkins walking with friends at the Crowne Plaza Hotel early Saturday morning. We see her a few hours later by herself. At one point, she stumbles out of an elevator. Later, she repeatedly hits the wall walking down this hallway. Another camera catches her running into a stairwell and then catching her fall. Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for over an hour.
She's trying to find her way, and no one from Crowne Plaza Hotel responds to her.
Around 3:30 a.m., Kenneka enters a lower-level kitchen in the hotel. She walks out of frame, but then she's captured walking here on another camera. But we still don't see her entering the freezer.
I want to see I want to see her literally actually walking into this freezer and closing us up within this freezer.
I want all of the recordings, all of the communications, all of the reports, the statements that were taken. I want to know the individuals that were there.
Tonight, Rosemont police say 31 people were at the party with Kenneka inside the hotel room, booked with a fraudulent credit card. Police say they're still trying to identify and find 15 of the partygoers. Meanwhile, autopsy and toxicology results have yet to be released.
Why is Kenneka dead? That's where we need to be. We will get to the bottom of it. We will only go to where the facts lead us.
Kenneka.
Now check this out. The reason why I paused it right here, because of this timestamp. Oh, wait. And you want to know why this the most important part? Because they showed y'all what was going on with Kenneka at one song. You see family on the footage. Once you figured out that, wait a minute, that's not Kenneka. If she was in the parking lot made up with dude, and you got all family members on the footage at one song, that's how the news were able to help and give you that narrative. But look here, if they said she walked in the freezer in the beginning at 2 something, now you know why Lyra Nova like, look man, she had to come up missing around 3 something instead of 2 something. Cause guess what? 2 something and 3 something is 1 something. So all of this, what they would explain, this is what was going down at 1 something in the morning. Easy work, bruh. Look. Easy work. Cause check this out, cause you know what they had to protect? They had to protect this. Check this out. Hold up. Let me go to this. If you go to Chloe channel, the same person that I showed y'all that's on the footage round about that time, look what will be going on at one song. The front desk will call over the radio. 3 girls were walking up on the 9th floor. And when he made contact with them, whoa, they said they were looking for their sister. Now look what will be going on at one song. If I go to French K letter, and that's when he said, round 1 something, that's when I proceed to go to the room, cause that's when they snatched Kenneka in the elevator at 1 something. At 1 something. And they got statements on this stuff. Look, cause if you read this, hold up. if you read this again, if you read this, I asked if he received any calls of a noise complaint stating between 1 and 1:30. He received a noise complaint on the radio. This between 1 and 1:30. Guess what we saw on the footage? Guess what Fresh K from the place itself at? On the floor with them alone. On the floor with them alone. And with two male subjects on their phones, and he told them the front desk receiving a noise complaint they were being too loud. Now, there wasn't nobody being too loud. That's when everybody like, get out the hallway, because y'all know it's finna go down. We don't want nobody to be all on the camera. Do that make sense now? Hold up. Cause that's when you see Leonora on the footage and all this, and Leonora knew to get out there. Then look, Friends K gonna be on the floor with everybody, and that's when he said, the girl opened up the door, Irene, invited him in. He was smoking and drinking with them in the room. And to keep this in mind, this is where the other girl finna come in at, cause they needed two girls. Remind y'all, Kenneka already outside. It's another girl in their room. It's another girl in that room that nobody ain't talking about. And that girl in that room could be Eugenia Walker. I'm just making assumptions at this point. But if we go to the timestamp, Friends K will be in the room, drinking, smoking with him, and that's the reason why he was missing on the footage, why the whole setup was involved. That would make sense. Security in the room with him, and he got his walkie-talkie loud so everybody can hear what's going on the outside of the hotel when the setup being, you know how that go. So if you match this whole paragraph up with 1 to 1:30, match this up. Hold up. Match this up at 1 o'clock. Yeah, folios and very room, the front desk. Look what he said, front desk called over the radio and said 3 girls walking the hallway on the 9th floor. Don't that sound familiar? With this narrative, with that narrative, all at one? Yup. Hold up. Do that make sense if you add this 1 o'clock narrative with this narrative when they were meeting up with the dudes in the lobby? Then you'll understand what will be going on at 1 o'clock, because the footage showing you all family members and friends walking the hallways at the hotel at this point. Then look what they saying what was going on the 9th floor. Yeah, but it make a lot of sense now. Don't it make a lot of sense now? Cause when I pull Friends K letter up, yeah, when I was up there in the room at 12 something, but 12 something is 1 something, I proceeded to go get sheets and blankets, in the room for the weed smoke. But guess what though? It's still at 1 something. It's still at 1 something. That's why the news had to come out with this. Look. Boom. When they said she roamed the halls, if they got a timestamp, they so dumb, they need to be drug tested. Cause how you gonna say and show a video. She walking in the freezer exactly at 2:30 on the footage. But right here, you
Walking
say
down this hallway, another camera catches her running into a stairwell and then catching her fall. Video time codes appear to show Kenneka roaming the hotel for over an hour.
So how would you show her walking in the freezer exactly at 2:32? What? But you got 3:32 trying to, but right here, how? So they all had to lie and give us a narrative of really what happened at one time. If you asking who they protecting, look who they protecting. Look who they protecting. You got security in the room, drinking, smoking with them while a hit been going on in the parking lot, and boom. And that's why when Franz K got the call to the pool area, he would be in the room with everybody else, and they heard this shit on the radio. And that's why you see them all coming out together, and they all went to the pool. Makes sense, don't it? Don't that make sense? That's how the narrative rolling when you really just dig a little deeper and think a little deeper. He gonna be in the room because he gonna be with these people in the room the whole time. So when Irene was like, yeah, we was all in the room, you partied, you know what I'm saying? When she tried to say Monifa was in there still partying while Kenneka was missing, yeah, the security was in the room with them the whole time. You see what I'm saying? You feel me, Erica? You see how that math simply adding up? Oh man, let's so this all that one song, right? They got it stamped on the paperwork. Boom. Okay. Watch how they drew this up.
Okay. So what I'm saying here is we need to go back to the surveillance. We need to chop it up, and we need to chop it up into the segments like they have them so that we could see what they see and see if.
And that's what I exactly did. And chopped it up in segments. You see how it match up now? Look who y'all you see at one song. Payal.
It was Kenneka and who else?
Kenneka, Ryan.
In the washroom in that video.
Oh, no, in the washroom that was Monifa and Kenneka in the video.
Okay. It was Monifa and Kenneka in the video. Okay. What time did the guys arrive?
I see. That's when the car got last around 2 something.
That's when it started busting. Everybody coming up.
Two some is one something. Oh shit! Two some is one some. Payal. So once you add this report with this report, now you see why Zack looking dumb as hell on that junk and trying to help cover the narrative. That makes sense to me. Look.
If we see any connections to the activity that we're watching in the video surveillance and what happened to Kenneka.
And they dealing with the scene and the victim.
All right. So the first time we looked at this, I just thought it was crazy how they didn't think to note anybody else's race, only the black people's race. But we do need to follow up with this and make sure that we're clear on what parts of the video the investigators deemed suspicious versus what parts they didn't find any trouble with. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, J4K. Today we're going to review the response of the female hotel manager. So I'm going to drop the link so that you can check all of this out yourself. This is on the rosemont.com website. This is one of the narratives provided by one of their detectives. It says, on September 9th at approximately 8:30 p.m., Rosemont Public Safety Patrol was dispatched to the Crowne Plaza Hotel. The report came in as a woman knocking on guest doors looking for her sister. Upon patrol arrival, they met with Lenore Harris. Lenore Harris advised that she was looking for her sister / missing person.
Oh, so now do that make sense what will be going down? Look, if you add this what will be going on there one song, think about that's why living. Oh man. That's why they would be up in the. I'm looking for my sister. Who was the only person that could claim that title as being the sister that was there at the hotel? So it makes sense if French K was in the room with Irene, them, and Monique for the whole time, smoking, drinking, while Kenneka getting assaulted, then boom, and then when everything was happening, you know what I'm saying, the pool, they were like, yeah, come to the pool quick, you know what I'm saying, and this thing, you know, all of them on the footage together, right, and this thing, you know, French K was like, look, we got to make it look like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be loud in the hallway because, you know what I'm saying, we going to be on the camera, right? So let me make it look like, man, I told them that they couldn't be in the hallway. They lottery. Gotta get out of the hallway. From this panicking the whole time while friends cave in their room, drugging. And at this point, that would be the other girl in the room. That's why Friends Cave had to say, yeah, it was a girl, and he ain't never say that was Kenneka. He would say it was a girl on the bed, sleep, everything looked normal. So they finna explain the first video, Irene, Leonora, you know what I'm saying? They finna explain why Leonora want us to believe, yeah, that live video, you see her saying that's the manager at the door. She want us to believe there was at 1 some in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, real talk. Look what the video show. Later at 2:24. Look. Check it out. Kenneka can't be in 2 places at one time. That's the crazy part about it. You can't be in 2 places at one time. So boom, when the police said chop that video up in this segment, that's what Zack did. When I did that, this the results that you get. Oh man, look, that's why on the screen, it's clear as day, he looking at a parking lot footage. If there was like a food court hall or a kitchen, you would see the resemblance, but this here is dark as hell. This is a parking lot footage. Kenneka can't be in 2 places at one time, so just check this out. Watch this. That's when friends came from to go to the room. This when friends came from to go to the room, and watch this. There he go with the walkie-talkie, bam. And he finna go to the room. While front desk watching out on the cameras and everything. Boy, ain't this criminating. Then you got man coming in at the top. Man coming in at the top. Zzz. At the same time, friends came grab that walkie-talkie. Uh-oh. So man come in there, John. So do I need to go back to this statement? All this finna match up at 1 some. Guess who Friends K will be meeting up with? Man and them. Family and them. It's all in the paperwork. Right here. It's all right here. Read this at one some. Now you see the setup. Boom. Clear as day. That's why the news tried to show y'all here. Kenneka walked in the hall around one son with Monique and them. This a totally different narrative right here, ain't it? Man, you got family, friends throughout this whole hotel going to where Kenneka at, bruh. This what 1 o'clock look like to me. Cause that explained why she was ready to go at 1:20. If she was ready to go at 1:20, look what's going on in the footage at 1:25, dealing with family, security, Bree, shit. Front desk hitting panic button. This what the footage, this what the Rosebud Police Department said. If you chop it up on the footage, oh no, matter of fact. Boom! Telling the young nigga where to go. Look, telling the young nigga where to go. Look what he looking on the footage. Where you gonna go back here to the pool area? To the pool area. To the pool area. Then look, they go the lady at the front desk that Miss Teresa said she had a conversation with. Go get what? French K grabbed those duplicated keys all behind the phone. Oh, it makes sense how they would get access to the pool area. They show you access to the pool area. So that means if Kenneka in the parking lot and making her way to the private area where the Caddyshack is, and you got the best friend down here playing a role, that's probably why Leonora was like, yeah, I seen the struggle on the 11th floor. Well, she didn't say the 11th floor, she said the 13th floor. And it was a struggle, so they got to be the third girl on the 13th floor, and you got the best friend on the lower level playing this, and Kenneka getting murdered too, so they gonna match two girls, right? I see what Rob was talking about. That's why Miss Teresa said that nobody didn't do nothing to her. She was left in the hallway, and it wasn't even no setup. And you want me to believe that video was on September the 10th at 1 something in the morning? Think about that. Why would Miss Teresa make a video on September the 10th at 1, not even 1:30? It was like at 1:24 to 1:30. If you match that up on September the 9th at 1:30, that will match up with the pocket ticket, and she would be outside with Jane Coleman talking about nothing happened to her. What?
And how many rooms was in that hotel?
It was a lot of rooms in there, but
Oh shit. Excuse me. So you had, was it a suite?
no. Oh, you talking about in the room we was in?
Yeah, that's what-
It was just the room that got 2 beds.
Yeah.
That's the room we had.
Hold on. So let's clear this up. Where people on social media saying like they was in another room. And you
No, it was not a suite. It was a little bitty room. Like
with 2 beds, with double beds.
So I see why Zack acting nonchalant like that, cause there would be another girl in the room and they ain't got no narrative about the other girl that would be in the room. So that's why he was like, yeah, how many rooms there was? It was just one room. Whether it was like a suite or something, no, it was just one room with double beds, you know what I'm talking about? But they know they had multiple rooms, right? Hi y'all, appreciate the cash in again, y'all. All right, look.
Yeah, that type suite.
Four beds, double bed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't another room, or was people in the washroom?
No, people weren't even in the washroom. We all see how packed the rooms. We was like clumped together.
Okay. Wow. So okay.
Fine.
Okay. So nobody was. Oh, okay. Let's talk about when y'all realized shit's serious. Shit's serious. What did y'all do?
Fuck anybody else to do. Door to door. We door to door. Floor to floor. Around and looking.
So y'all going like what time? It was 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, like 3, 4.
And y'all go.
So guess what time when they say around about 3 or 4? Don't they go back to 1 something in the morning? Everybody out in the hallway, roaming around. The reason why they were sticking to the narrative, because if you look at the footage round 3 and 4, you see what I'm saying? Guess what 3 and 4 would look like? Oh, that's the reason why they was in the hotel walking in private area, because they were searching. Because they was searching around 3 and 4. That's what the footage gonna show. That's what the narrative gonna be with the police. That's how you know they were cooperating. Because the timestamp gonna prove that, right? Y'all try to crap up with the story. But if somebody crack that code and be like, 2 hours off, that's what all y'all covering up for at 1 song. Your whole narrative was really based on 1 song when Kenneka came back up there with her brothers. Meeting up with her sis and gang them. This girl didn't even know she was finna be set up, bro. Hold up.
Y'all don't give a fuck who sleep. Y'all knocking on every door.
Front, talking. Hey, y'all seen her? Anything? Y'all seen her? Anything? Y'all see it.
Now, keep in mind this is setup. The police seen it. They narrating it for y'all, and I'm reading it to you.
For the better, that's how make you know. That's how make you know. You ain't thinking like, man, you hear me?
When did you get the call that she was found?
Like the next day,
Saturday.
The next day on Saturday around like midday.
Night.
It was like
Night.
Yeah, like.
Hold up, you got it Saturday night?
No, night.
Nah,
Let's
like
go on
midday.
like Sunday or some shit like that.
Okay, so okay.
When they finally like no matter of fact.
Sunday when they found it, that's when they found it.
No,
Saturday night when they still looking.
No, wasn't it Friday? That was Saturday.
The kickback was Friday.
Exactly.
Saturday to midday, cause that's I remember it was midday, cause that's when they hit. That's when they called the phone. They was like, they found Kenneka. We like, where? And then they was like, they found it. We like, wait, what? What? How the fuck she get it now? If we was all around this hotel, where was she? How did this happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, man, it was just like mind-boggling. Like, fuck, like you just stuck like for a second. Like, wait, what? It's crazy, man. Like,
Well, when y'all was looking for, did anybody think like, let me go down to the basement, or y'all like, fuck it, we don't got access to that?
Man, we ain't know.
Exactly.
No basement. On the first floor, shit.
yeah.
That's why Zack know to ask that question. Hey, we saw y'all in the basement. Keep this in mind, right? This video was shot a week after Kenneka death. Well, 5 days. He got this interview like on September the 15th. That's when he did the interview when they released the footage. They didn't show no peas, no killer walking in the basement. So how Zack knew to ask them, yeah, did y'all, you know what I'm saying, went in the basement, you know what I'm talking about? Don't that make sense now? If he got this interview on September the 15th, cause it was that next Friday, right? It was that next Friday. He got an interview and he talking about, yeah, did y'all know what I'm talking about the baby? Hold up.
No basement, some shit.
No basement.
It's our first time in that motherfucker.
We was just walking around, and the back part, like, okay, once
How do this sound at 1 something in the morning? Pat y'all gang. Let me ask y'all this. What do this narrative sound like at 1 something in the morning?
you go back towards like the kitchen, like, okay, everybody know how a hotel is. You know how like how they have a chair set up on the table. If it's the weekend, it's like it's over with. You know, like this closed. They don't like the restaurants don't be open. It's the weekend, so it's like it was nighttime and then it was closed. So walking back there, you get like a creepy little sense of vibe. Even the toughest guy, you gonna get like you're not finna just wander off into these people hotel. That's off limits first.
Right, like some scary movie.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? It's like who finna go all the way back there, which put me in the mindset like. How would she go back there? You know what I'm saying? The same route that you get to that kitchen is the, you know, the same route is the exit. The exit you go to your cars.
Right.
It's the same route. It's the same way. You get what I'm saying?
See that? That hit different at 1 some, cause you just said you in the basement. The basement came up. Nobody never mentioned nothing about the basement. This September the 13th, they just releasing the footage of this girl walking by herself. So why was Zack asking, yeah, did y'all go in the basement? And then next thing you know, you hearing all this shit when they release the police reports and the audio. Yeah, we in the basement right now. We're like, what the fuck? Like, damn. So, the model of this story is when Kenneka was on her way in the parking lot to that private area, that's where Peas was at. Meeting up with him. Yeah, right there in the basement, you know what I'm talking about? It's the same route. It's the same route. He should have never said shit like, it's the same route. You know, you go back here. You know, boy, what you say, P? Yeah, go right here. Because, you know, they got all the church. You know, it's weekend, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, he's usually closed. Like, what you mean he's usually closed? Yeah, just come on back here. It's the same route. Then kill it. Like, man, shut up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't even released the footage yet. They ain't even released the footage yet.
So you like, why would she take that exit? Did you ever think, for once, did anybody ever think like she in the fucking basement? She gonna be downstairs.
Yeah.
Do y'all think somebody forced her down there?
Yeah, somebody lured her. I feel like somebody took her. I know her well, man. She's not. Okay, first of all,
how this narrative sound like now if you were down there in the basement and this the same route, right? And then Kenneka down there, this what your eyes would see with staff member.
not just your average 90-pound girl, not no little bitty girl you could just grab and you can't grab her, bro. She gonna fight you, bro. Kenneka ain't no, she ain't going like that, bro. She gonna put up a fight, she gonna knee you, she gonna do something, she gonna act crazy. You ain't finna just grab her. Yeah, think you finna willy-nilly just take her. She not that type of girl, bro. She up on her P's and Q's, bro. First of all,
if you look at killer reaction right now, then let you know Trey Gang ain't lying. Cause they was there present when the shit was going down. That's why Killer looking the way he looking. And that's why he explaining. That's why King Rob called him Wilson and Cheese. Cause he got a big ass gap in his mouth with a missing tooth. You know what I'm talking about? And you got Wilson over here, cause he blowing the whole case by saying, yeah, man, y'all was in the basement. Nah, we wasn't in the basement though, but you know, it's the same route down there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, cause that's on the camera, they gonna release Kenneka was in the basement. Yeah, cause you know, Kenneka she gonna put up a fight down there in the basement. And all this would be going on at one some. And that's why Mr. Teresa got a video at one some to my, this ain't no setup.
from just knowing her from all through time, just knowing her, for you to just keep staring at her, she don't like that type of shit. She don't like the creepy activity, none.
Man, this really hurt my heart just to see Killer looking like this. Cause everything what he saw, this a guilty look that he like, man, we did that girl wrong. That girl didn't even deserve that, bro. He reliving the moment in his head while P speak, don't you think? And all of this at one song. And Lyra Nora, a low down, dirty ass susu. We got 5 videos at one song. She was still in the room. She doing fine. She's sitting there having a good time.
Yeah, like most girls, you know, pretty girls, they don't like all the attention on them. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even try to, it had to be some type of something, because she ain't going. You touch her the wrong way, she take it off on you. She gonna fight, bro. So for somebody to just, you know what I'm saying, for you to think you just, oh yeah, she went that way.
If you had to narrow it down and say, oh, it had to be him and it had to be her, who would y'all point the fingers to? Because I heard it was 2 creepy motherfuckers that was real creepy in there.
Dude, don't say that bitch ass, man. It's just a hotel family period, bro.
That's what I was just finna say. Yeah, it's like
this shit won't work, bro.
It's like, okay, everybody's seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. Everybody's seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. In that movie, you learned the mama was in it, uncle was in it, the cop, he was in it, everybody was in it. It's like,
see that's why they call him Wilson, cause he just said, yeah, the mama was in it, the uncle was in it, everybody was in it. And then he said, when you narrow it down, who you think that it would have something to do with? And guess what they finna say? 2 creepy security guards that would be in the room. Cause Friends K was the only one that entered the room. It was another security guard. Uh-oh. And they were drinking and partying with them folks. That's why, think about it like this here. We in room, just say we in room 926 or another room or whatever. We in there with 2 security guards. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody, they got the public thinking they was in there drinking in this loud music. Now, everybody in that room listening to that walkie-talkie. And whatever was going on in that walkie-talkie, they called Friends Cave. And once they called Friends Cave, boom, 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 them other Friends Cave and the other security, they all scattered out the room. Once they scattered out the room, this what happened. Once they scattered out the room, they're gonna be on surveillance camera. I wish we had that footage because we could see body movement at this point. Cause at this point, Friends K gonna say, I bumped into 3 girls. And I told them they can't be loitering in the hallway. Then, you know what I'm saying, Friends K gonna tell you like, yeah, when I got on the elevators, I bumped into 2 black hoodies and the red hoodies. You see what I'm saying? All of this finna be going around once. Just imagine they in the room and the call, Friends K get the call from Lenny and saying, come to the pool quick, and all of them got to get out their room and break up in groups and to end up in the pool area just to move the body. This was well thought it out and planned, right? This the cold part about it, because they thought about this and planned this. And they've been using this same technique for a while. I wouldn't even be surprised if there be other victims in that jump, bro. That happened the same way Kenneka did. So now listen to this story. So Zack went to action and look, Zack so dumb. Look at this line in the question. Y'all was in the basement. No, we on the first floor. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know nothing about no basement and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause Kenneka was down there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, P, like, yeah, it's the same route down in the same basement that you were talking about. Yeah. When you say Kenneka was down there, oh yeah, she gonna put up a fight, bro. She don't like that creepy activity, the vibes, and all of this. P, like, shut up, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And this thing, you know, then Zack gonna ask him another question. Hey man, if you think anybody that lure her down in there, who would be? Those two main creepy security guard. So why would you have two main creepy security guard in mind out of all staff members in the hotel? It could have been the bill, it could have been the bad boy, you know what I'm talking about. It could have been the housekeeper, it could have been you know what I'm talking about, the cook, the chef, you know what I'm talking about. Hey man, it could have been the goddamn the beverage manager, food beverage manager, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ways you can go with this shit, right? There's a lot of ways you can go with this shit. Then when you listen to the Zack line of the question, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, who you think lower down? Oh, it was two creepy security guards. So if you look at the line of questions, yeah, we was in the basement. She was with the two security guards, you know what I'm saying? And boom, boom, boom. Lenny was down there, bam, bam, bam. We heard all this on the radio. So all our job was just to boom and just come down and just move the body and put it in the freezer like how we always do. Put bodies in the freezer. That's why Zack tried to make and put this in our head like black people don't kill like that. Shit, I see black people in this case. You know what I'm talking about? And then the way they did it, it's a Masonic ritual. That's the crazy part about it. Cause the mafia got a history of putting bodies in freezers. They made movies about putting bodies in freezers in the meat truck. It's a Masonic ritual. And I downloaded it and I got all the Masonic ritual game. I could tell you about the water rituals. You know what I'm saying? The water ritual, the freezer ritual, the bandit house rituals. Yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Watch this, y'all. Listen to this.
I like.
So you saying the hotel staff was a part?
I'm not gonna just throw it off on them. I'm not gonna say the whole hotel staff. I'm just saying. It's obvious.
Why they didn't record the tapes back? Why they
bro? Period. Isn't how the fuck they all just disappear, bro? Like and all doing it like they knock on the door while everybody got there. All of a sudden she come up and say it's getting empty. Now all of them just gone, bro.
No motherfucker
just bring up in there, bro.
We ain't shit, man. Hell no. Yeah, it's true. I ain't gonna say because there's somebody. We can't find you. Okay, you supposed to be helped. You staff, right? So we looking for you. Where's hotel security while we looking for these people? Now, so we can't find this person. Okay, all before everything happened, we steady seeing him, steady bumping down, steady seeing, knocking on the door. Yeah, keep it down.
Yeah, steady
knocking at the door, keep it down. We'll put a towel under the door. All type of.
They told y'all put the towel under the door.
They told us put a towel under the door.
So look, all of they said one song. So look, bruh, this video 30 minutes and the whole narrative is to cover up at one song. It point back to the security. If it point back to security in the room, put a towel up under the door. He telling you, the security will tell her, put a towel up on the door. Then you got the security making statements with the police, telling the police, yeah, I was up at the room. Hey, did you go in the room? No, I didn't go in the room, but I smelled the kush smoke though. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, yeah, you smelled it? Yeah, I smelled it. But the letter he sent me, like, he in the room. He with him, drinking with him and everything. But it's going to be another girl in the room with them. Because at this point, the biggest secret is nobody can't know nothing about that second victim. Nobody can't know nothing about that, because if everybody get hit to that second victim, boy, they automatic exposed. She. Man, them people gonna know we the Illuminati, we work with the police, the government, and we the highest ranking crime rate, and we the cause of it. Man, y'all better wake up to this shit. Cause keep this in mind. Remind y'all, killer people reached out to me, and guess what they said? Oh, I'm finna take y'all way back, cause y'all, this finna sound like music to your ear. Y'all remember when killer people reached out to me, and when he reached out to me, and I went back to show y'all killer on the footage in the lower level, right? Keep this in mind, I ain't even know this was gonna be around 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. Killer said, they said Killer was going down there to save her. So it would make a little sense if you were down there heading toward that basement and your family said, hey, Killer was down there to save. So you knew she was going to be down there. I don't think you were down there to save, because what is you going to do over security, the police, and all this? You ain't no superhero. Shit, I don't see no cape around and with a chest on your with an S on your chest like you Superman. So it just didn't never make sense. It was like, why would Killer would be going down there to save her, and this shit is gang infested? Like, who he is to go to all the game like, don't do this in the name of Killer? So now I see why they came to me, because they were like, we cannot let Trey Gang keep thinking about the timestamp. So if we come to Trey Gang and make it look like, look, he was trying to save her, him and Peas. And then that's when Miss Teresa trying to come in, because keep this in mind, Miss Teresa was plotting Trey Gang at that time. Man, they were plotting Trey Gang at that time when I was there, but the only thing, Trey Gang was off 2 hours. Now this shit makes sense.
The staff is telling y'all.
They call the phone. Put the towel in the.
So hold on. So I heard a similar statement as well. That the staff say put the towel on the door. Like they wanted y'all to stay there. They didn't want y'all to leave.
No, they ain't want to. They pinned us out. We was downtown. They pinned us out in the door. Yeah, we was downtown. We smoking for like an hour smoking. They put the towel on the door. Yeah.
They wanted y'all to stay there for some particular reason.
It's like,
so I mean, now that you look at it, you look at it like that. Exactly.
But they said,
why don't tell you know? Go
see, look, okay, they see. Okay, if any other
was y'all rowdy?
It was nothing to put out. Yeah. It wasn't rowdy. Motherfuckers dancing. I'm talking about like period. Okay, if you say.
Oh, now this narrative go back to one song. Guess what they gonna be doing? And he finna describe a route going to different rooms. Remember the basement came up. He gonna witness a fight. Kenneka gonna put up a fight. Who you think lured her down? 2 security guards. Look at all these questionings. I ain't never looked at it like this till now. This is what he finna say. Room 609. Oh, French K mentioned the room on the 6th floor. Miss Teresa mentioned the 11th floor. French K mentioned the 11th floor. In the police report, they mentioned the 13th floor. Whoa!
Say you going to 609. If you say you going to 609, this crowd come in, they going to 609.
It's a
this
party.
crowd come in, going to 609. Damn, motherfuckers in the front desk like, hey, I think they. Then we already told them they smoke weed. We told them they having a party up there. They never they never put them out. No. And then for them, so much activity, y'all started calling us. Then once we started looking for somebody, now we ain't getting no response.
Damn,
that's fishy. Would that be fishy?
That's super fishy. Did y'all hear about? And it was a rumor on Facebook about maybe they did that to sell the organs or anything like that. I heard some crazy shit.
I believe that shit for real. I ain't telling none of that shit. They raided a couple of his spots. Yeah, about organ trafficking. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. And then if anybody know that, if anybody know, African Americans got some of the rich, got the best, but you know what I mean?
Fuck that, bro. They did that shit. I ain't no fuck we keep doing all that, bro. We ain't do none of that shit, period, bro. None of that's all us. We look out for them, bro. We hound them out when they fucked up, bro. We feed them when they ain't got shit to eat. They smoke them out plenty of time. On this couch, exactly, bro. We sleep on this side, they sleep on this side.
Plenty of time.
On the floor, bro. Ain't hell no. Don't knock that shit on.
We on that right now,
period, bro. That shit on there. I'm tired of hell no. Can't keep going on us. We did that. Hell no, we ain't do no shit like that. That's numerous of times fucking that up there. My first time sleeping up his crib, they on the couch. I'm sleeping on the floor. Sleeping next to their feet and shit like that. Man, hell no. You know, I'm getting like that, period. They surround, they be around every weekend. That's what we do. You feel me?
Every weekend.
Ain't no shit like that. Hell no.
Every weekend.
Man, hell no, bro. Put that shit on. Shit going on in that hotel, man. I'm gonna get the bottom of that shit, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro.
Did y'all try to reach out to her mother or her sister and holler at them?
I don't even know her family. We know her.
We know her.
I just can't. You feel me? I'm gonna be glad too, though. Yeah.
We want to have no problem too, because I definitely close up.
So when you want to go protest, we ain't want to just feel me. There's a lot of shit gonna be involved in that protest.
Facebook slandering our name. People just acting like they know what's going on. All these Facebook detectives. They made it hard for us to go up there and protest now, because now you got
motherfuckers still go up there and protest anytime. I was wanting to go today.
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna stop now, man. I saw motherfuckers on the wind do shit to her, man. Period.
Okay. I understand where y'all coming from, brother. I understand. How did people even know y'all was at the party? From different lives.
And there was so many people there, bro. It was, man, homie.
Yeah.
It get real groovy out west, man. I mean.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, yeah, the hotel got something to do with that, man.
Period blank.
That's how I'm looking at it. So that all that shit even happened and all that motherfucker
been kicking it. Like years and years been kicking it. Now all of a sudden some fluke stuff happens.
My son.
And you point towards our way? No, man.
My son.
Like that, bro. We go like that, bro. We take care of ours, bro.
Okay. What's next for y'all?
What's next, man? Trying to find justice for our friend. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever we gonna do, whatever it takes. Whatever doors we try to knock down.
We coming up doing what we doing now.
Yeah, we try to show the world, man. Like, man, that they trying to sweep it under the rug, man.
That's what y'all think that's what they doing?
Yeah. Then dude get on the thing and holler all that. His mama goes to all that, man. Hell no, bro. He's lying on that. Come on, man.
It's like, you know, it's something more. It's more to this, man.
Hell yeah.
It's bigger than us, bro.
Way bigger.
It's deeper than us, bro.
Yeah.
Like he said, it's deeper than rap.
My son.
It's deeper.
But watch this. This the crazy part about it, because you just heard that narrative. Guess what it's finna go back to? Right back to one song. Because once you go to Irene live video, do this make sense, gang? Look.
The Crown Plaza in Rosemont, Illinois.
So if you look at Zack line of question, he really questioning what would be going on at one some in the morning, but manipulate the timestamp and had her. Yeah, at 2 something she came up miss. You see that? So Zack agenda was like, we gotta cover up at one something. We can't show the family on the footage and all of this, you know what I'm saying? So we got to go with your narrative. When the last time you saw her? I last saw her at 2 something. That's the wrong thing you did, Zack. Ask her when she last saw her live at 2 something. So that means that's why she will be seeing Kenneka at Ashley at 2 something. When she last saw her, so when Zack was like, okay, we know you last saw her at 2 something, that's when Kenneka gonna die around 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Matter of fact, I just say 3 and 4 in the morning. They all gonna see her at 2 something in the morning, cause French K gonna say she's still alive and shallow breathing. So Zack agenda was like, look, they got all y'all on the footage. The hotel agreed to knock the timestamp up. So we got to say she came up missing at 2 something in the morning. Fuck with Leonora talking about 3 something. Cause since she already put that out there, so we got to extend our narrative to stretch it out to 3. You see what I'm saying? But the whole time, the question is to cover up at 1 something. So if you think about all these questions where he asked P and them, yeah, y'all was in the basement? No, you know what I'm talking about? So who will lure her in the basement? Security guard? What you think will happen? Or she'll put up a fight. She don't let the creepy activity. It's the same route, Zach, right down the lower level. And what time it was? 3 and 4. So that means they go around 1 and 2 in the morning. So when you listen to Irene's story, this what Irene gonna say. I last saw her at Tucson when they went to see what damage they did. Do that make sense? That make a lot of sense to me. Cause this makes sense.
/ victim Kenneka Jenkins. Okay, so they were there at 8:30 p.m. at night, not to look for Kenneka, the missing person. They were sent to the hotel to deal with the nuisance, which they considered her sister because she was knocking on hotel doors.
So don't this narrative sound like they will be on September the 9th, round 1 some in the morning, friends came bumping in the susu, you know what I'm saying, at that same time. But when you read their reports and be like, oh, that's why they had to say this was on 8 o'clock on September the 9th, leading up to that timestamp. You see what I'm saying? They can't get away from 113. So all the lie is about one sum on the footage. Family, friends, staff members on the move, and police audio. Stage at the back door. Then you got Kilo Brown narrative with Louis Chamberlain with a video Kenneka being strangled and she got zip ties around her neck, and people at the funeral clearly said Kenneka had strangling prints around her neck. So with that being said, Miss Teresa, you filed for even getting on the camera talking about you got to call that 434. Cause that 434 was 234. You would be sitting here in the same seat with her talking about, I last saw her at Tucson.
West suburb. Who party was it?
Mine.
See that?
It was your party.
Yeah.
Birthday party or just a regular?
Just my 21st birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Your birthday party. You invited everybody.
Yeah, everybody was invited. It was a flyer on Facebook.
On Facebook.
That everybody shared.
Okay. Now, when you arrived at the party, were you with?
No, I rode with my sister, my cousin, and my friend.
Okay. What time did you approximately get to the party, you think?
Like 10:30, 11.
10:30 or 11, you arrived at the party. So about around in the Chicago term, when you arrived to the party around that time, still it was pretty dead. It's early, right?
Yeah, it wasn't nobody there. I'm the host, so I'm waiting for everybody to come.
Okay. You went to the front desk. How did they greet you? Like, oh, hey. What?
No, they ain't greet us. They just looked at us, walk past, just see me walk.
Was it a nasty look? Or?
No, just a.
Hey.
Who are you people? Like,
okay.
Look.
Okay. Was that your first time ever going there?
Yeah, that's my first time ever like being there.
In the newspaper, the article I read that it was on the 9th floor. Is that a fact?
Yeah, that was the 9th floor.
It was on the 9th floor. What room number you remember?
926.
Room number 926 on the 9th floor. So you coming off the elevator, are you making a left or a right?
When you come off the elevator, you make a right, and it's literally right there.
Oh,
right
okay. Right off the elevator. You come off the elevator, you make.
When y'all listen to this interview, I want y'all to look at from this time set. Cause she finna go off with the bogus timestamp, but like, yeah, I made it there around about, you know what I'm saying, 10 or 11. In reality, she made it there at 11. So the motto of this story is, she gonna make it there around 10. Kenneka gonna make it there at 11. It's gonna be a video shooting around 11. That's how you're gonna get Irene live and TY live video. That's why it make it look like that Kenneka just making it there and the party just getting hyped. That's finna be on 11 something. When they go around 12, Kenneka exit out that goddamn room. Cause we heard on Irene live video, yeah, we need 2 girls and we about to come outside, and you got to do with like yeah, man, mama said something about somebody. You got to, man, you cannot let Zack get away with this questioning, cause he gave himself up. This the easy shit. This man said he a journalist, and the way that he answered the question, he answered it in a police interrogation. Like, look at this. Look at it like this: a police detective ask them the right questions, but with the wrong answer that's based off a lie with the narrative. So just look at the detective asking the suspect a question, they already rehearsed it, and it's covering it up at one sum, because one sum on the footage, you got family on the footage. But when the news said, oh, you just see her and her 3 friends entering the hotel, which one you want to go with? Now you finna see, goddamn it, Zack agenda now. Man, I'm finna protect y'all. I'm gonna do Miss Teresa a favor. We finna go with Irene narrative, cause that's gotta match up with Leonora statements, right? Cause Zack gonna know with everything in the statement. All of them had to agree. Look, instead of showing the footage was actually going down there one song with family, friends, the hotel on standby with the police. When you think about Tay Sunday video, Tay Sunday said, yeah, man, they said they were filming the movie around about this time at 1 something in the morning, and told the guests, put a pillow over your head and go back upstairs. Forget about the water leaks. Remember that? And that was at 1 something. If I said that, they finna ring a bell, come to think about it. So that Tay Sunday letter was real then. It was real. And this shit was going down there one something. No wonder why Tay Sunday was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody at one something. Yeah, the police were there. They had all the perimeter blocked off. So that means the police had the perimeter blocked off at 1 something while the hit was going down. Shit, and I still got the video, and I could play that motherfucking video at 1 something. And boy, I'm finna open up a whole can of worms with that one. I'm finna open up a whole nother can of worms with that one. Everybody heard that part. If you match French Cave letter when he said round about 1 something Trey game, that's when they snatched Kenneka in the lobby. Put Tay Sunday video like, yeah, cause police had it on standby. They locked down the whole premise and permitting the guests from moving around. Whoa! Then you go to the parking lot footage and see the security lights going off at the booth, right? That's at 135. Then Mitch Reed talking about, yeah, I got a pocket ticket to Trey game, you know what I'm saying, at 136. No, this on the 6 though, you know what I'm talking about. No, bitch, that's on the 9. That's in the match all lit up at 1 something in the morning. Whoa! Jeez! I just need to upload that Tay Sunday video alone just at 1 something. That's finna debunk all this shit. Look, so what this sound like at 1 something with Tay Sunday video? Thumb me up right now. Everybody know what Tay Sunday said around 1 something with the water leak, the gas, calling down to the hotel. This shit, they done gave specific details on that motherfucking video. Since Tay Sunday mentioned this was going on at 1 something in the morning, think about Kenneka phone text message at 1 something in the morning that leaked back to her sister. And the police will be there, securing the premises and saying they filming the movie. What that sound like now? What that sound like? What do that sound like now? Man, I'm finna get crunk over here, bro. Man, I'm finna get crunk, bro. Cause man, my hard work, man, showing, man, look, man, I need a certificate right now. Cause I'm like, man, I really put this together. Boy, this some FBI shit. I ain't no FBI, I ain't no police ass nigga, you know what I'm talking about? But god damn. Shit. Man, look here, man. Them folk need to promote me to the goddamn FBI director, and I'm finna do a clean sweep. I'm opening up all kinds of cases, you know what I'm saying, and watch me solve them all. I promise you that. Cause look, cause keep this in mind. If all this was going on, one some police there telling the guests we filmed the movie. Don't panic. We just filmed the movie. Chill out. You know, to go back to your room. Well, we got a leak at faucet. No, don't worry about that, because you know what I'm saying, we got somebody maintenance in the pool. Somebody got low water pressure, right? So the pool finna come involved. Right? Then you see on the footage the family members on the move. All this going, man running in, you know, all this at one time. Man, 1 + 1 = 2.
You think it was when you started jumping a little bit?
I say 2 o'clock a little.
2 in the morning?
Because it just started I just got there myself.
At 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
So you straighten up.
People started to ride slowly. Slowly people started to ride. Then 2 in the morning, that's when they got lit.
And most of these people that arrived, because you put the flyer on Facebook via Facebook.
Yeah, then people bringing friends of friends. So.
Okay, and y'all from the west side of Chicago, right? Mm-hmm. Around what area?
Jackson West.
Where the T's at?
Yeah.
Shout out to the T's. I did a video before with the T's over there. Okay, so y'all okay, it's 2 in the morning. Everyone's coming. What time do you think Kenneka come around that time too?
Kenneka came. She called me, matter of fact.
Girl, I'm on my way.
No, she called me when she was downstairs. Like, we downstairs, how you enter. And I told her.
Who she was with?
She was with her people, Maya. Shamaya, yeah.
Okay.
Maya.
She's with
Monifa.
She was with Maya and Monifa.
And Bree.
Maya, Monifa, Bree, and Kenneka. They was all together. Mm-hmm. And Kenneka's mother car, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and this was shortly after 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when
this probably not even 2 a.m. This probably because they came when the party was dry. So
they came before.
Yeah, they coming when the party dry.
Okay, so
they was already done.
So was that the video that the world seen on Facebook when they was in the washroom? And
yep, that's the video that went viral.
It was Kenneka and who else?
Kenneka, Maya.
In the washroom in that video?
Oh, no, in the washroom, that was Monifa and Kenneka in the video.
Okay, it was Monifa and Kenneka in the video. Okay, what time did the guys arrive?
I see, that's when the party got live around 2 something.
That's when it started busting. Mm-hmm. Everybody coming up, oh yeah, we in here. Mm-hmm. West side in here.
Yeah, we in here, finna get lit.
Because I hear y'all, is it true? Is it the fact that y'all was playing some Sosa?
Yeah.
Chief Key?
Yeah.
Turn the party up?
Yeah.
Did y'all happen to play some Finisa?
Nah, we ain't even played out, forgot all about that.
Okay, so y'all started getting live. What made you take your cell phone and go live?
Me personally, I always go live. Anywhere, anytime, I'm going live. That's what I do, but since Facebook blocked me, I just go live off other people's page.
So you weren't even on your page?
No, I was on Monifa's page live.
Okay, you went on Monifa's page.
And I tagged myself.
And you tagged yourself, so it automatically went to your page.
Yeah.
So not all your friends and followers saw it. Mm-hmm. Perfect. So they okay, they had a party, it's busting. Let us make our way down there.
Right.
Just it's a marketing strategy.
Yeah.
Just to get more people here.
Let everybody know the cat is busting.
It's busting at the party. Boom. Throughout the entire video, and we're going to talk about different marks, 208, 307, things like that. But throughout the entire video, you mainly kept the camera on yourself. Why is that to be?
Because I was half X. You barely see me looking at the camera. I'm trying to get the phone to work instead of buffering, signaling hotel bogus.
I heard you say that. I think you said something like, man, the signal messed up or something like that in a video. I have to ask you this, no disrespect. This is Zack TV 1. I get to the bottom of everything. Mm-hmm. It's a point in the video between, I think it's like 208 and 306, and I hear it's like someone's talking, speaking something with the mouth muffled. like somebody said they raping her, and you like, oh, they tweaking it? Was it anything like that?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly when the whole Facebook talk about. That's when they like, you talking about, I'm like, I told you.
I told you, yeah.
I told y'all them as, that's them talking about the park tickets. Like,
So it wasn't anything about no rape?
no, nothing about rape. Nothing.
So y'all was referring to, what exactly went on? Tell me, who said what?
I think that was Bree sitting next to me and like talking about the park tickets. But I'm not for sure because I'm off X, so all this.
You off the pill, you rolling.
Yeah, and I'm like, she like, something about the park tickets. I'm like, I told you, dumbass. Then.
Why would people think it was rape that someone said, oh, they over there raping? And you said, I told y'all.
I don't know what. That's what these sick people in the world do.
They're trying to make that.
Yeah, they want to make it on their own. Like, y'all, that's what I'm saying to them. Y'all don't know what's going on. Why would he? It's my old friend. Literally, I'm going to sit right here and just watch somebody do something to him.
Or how many rooms was in that hotel?
It was a lot of rooms in there, but.
Oh, shit. Excuse me. So look, you had, was it a suite?
No, you talking about in the room we did?
Yeah, that's what
it was just, you know, the room they got 2 beds.
Yeah.
That's the room we had.
Hold on. So let's clear this up, world. People on social media saying like they was in another room. And you
No, it was not a suite. It was a little bitty room. Like
with 2 beds, with double beds.
Double bed, yeah, that type of suite.
Four beds, double bed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't another room, or was people in the washroom?
No, people weren't even in the washroom. We all see how packed it was. We just like humped together.
Okay. Wow. So, okay. So nobody was. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. Through the reflection of your shades, you had on shades.
Right.
You could see. Was it a red jacket or a guy? Did he have on Tim's? I don't know. Someone landed on
a red Hawk sweater.
Oh, red Hawk sweater.
A jacket. I don't even know what they getting. All this. How could you see? I don't know what they thought they were psychic or whatever they thought they was. I don't know what these people think.
And okay, to your recollection, like sitting on the bed with the camera towards you, there was a guy right here from the reflection of your glasses with the red Hawks on.
And they saying this person was Kenneka. That's the whole dude right here.
So it was 2 dudes, red dude,
Kenneka all the way over there, Monifa all the way over there, having a whole another conversation.
Did anybody say, girl, Kenneka, you having a good time? And
that was her and Monifa having a whole conversation over there. See, the song was busting, so therefore you can hear the conversation. If the music was never busting, you could never hear nothing. But the music was busting, her and Monifa talking, because she's sitting down on a little stool. Monifa sitting on the bed. She, girl, you only look like you enjoying yourself.
She said that to Kenneka?
Yeah. Kenneka, like, I am enjoying myself. You drunk. She tell her, I'm not even drunk yet.
Did she?
Yeah, Kenneka, you drunk. When you say that mean you drunk. We clearly and he saying that.
So y'all really know Kenneka?
Yeah, knew her for, we got years with her. It's not nobody we just met.
For the world that don't know Kenneka Jenkins or Kenneka Martin, was she like a turn up queen?
We all, that's what type of crowd we in. We love to have fun. This is what we came to do, have fun. We celebrated her birthday in the hotel. Now we come celebrate my birthday in the hotel.
Was last Friday actually your birthday?
It was 2 days after my birthday, 3 days after my birthday. My birthday was on the 5th.
Okay. And that occurred on the 8th, September 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. So when was it that you guys realized, like, damn, Kenneka is lit. She really drunk. She wasted.
When we was bopping. I know we was bopping.
West side, y'all bop.
Yeah.
Sicko mob bop.
Yeah, I see her. I look at her. She leaned back to the wall. Yeah, Kenneka, it's over for you. You drunk. It's you lit.
Now, I just want y'all to just listen to what that lady just said. The whole time we watched this interview, we thinking it's a Tucson, and we already heard her narrative, right? If you think about what P said, yeah, round 3 and 4, and this round 1 going on 2, then you got statements of the sister in the hallway, and Friends K saying she stuck her head out the door, and you put all of that at one song with the surveillance footage that everybody on the footage. Everybody on the footage. So when Zack coming like, yeah, you know, hey, let's get to the real greasy part. Think about when P said, Yeah, the security kept telling us to put a towel on the door. So let's look at security would be in the room with them according to their story. And listen to Irene's story. Do it sound familiar?
And you drunk. She ain't drunk. That's when you know Kenneka drunk because she always telling us if she not drunk.
Okay.
You drunk. That's when I knew she was drunk.
So at that particular moment, was she like stumbling, falling? Was people still trying to dance with her? She just
she
laid
was
back?
all still dancing. Like, she drunk, but we still dancing.
That's the other girl that's in the room. Cause keep this in mind, Kenneka in the parking lot. They can't explain the other girl in the room. Man, y'all better wake up. Look.
What led to Kenneka Martin getting up and exiting that room on September 9th? Because right now the 9th is on that Saturday right now. Because the 8th is Friday. Now we roll into the morning. On that morning, what made her exit that room?
When they was finna go. I'm like, we finna leave. They picked up.
Whoa. So she like wasted now.
Yeah, she.
Look at it like this here. Kenneka left out the lobby with dude and getting murdered somewhere in the private area with the Bill Mary Caddyshack, and they got another girl in the room and need to get her out of there. That's why Living Over said, yeah, it was a struggle too on those floor because we were watching those. Yeah. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Look.
She in bed sleep now. Now she sleep.
Just like my sister sleep.
Was anybody touching her while she was asleep?
No, before this, she came at me like, Irene, you ain't finna turn up? This how you gonna be on your birthday? I'm like, hi. Just sitting there like, I'm high, it's over with. Wait till the next song. My sister called over there. She fall right into the line. Boom.
Damn, she injured herself.
No, she ain't injured herself. She just fell.
So look at it like this here. If you got statements when friends came in the room, drinking, smoking with them, this will be going on in the room with another girl. Cause friends K said, yeah, I saw a girl in there sleep, but she had all her clothes on, so it didn't look like no. But while all this going on, Kenneka in that parking lot. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Do that make sense? So everything what she describing, look at this narrative. That's not Kenneka in the room. That's another girl in the room. They need to lift off the bed and take her world to another room. Shit. You say the rabbit hole deep. Look at this shit.
I got to her, like, stomach to they, ooh, yeah. I'm like, ooh, yeah, you is drunk. She lay on the bed. My sister put her right there. She go to sleep. Monique pick her up. And this time, I'm guessing they finna go. Because Monique pick her up.
Right.
Now they finna go. Monique and them leave out the room.
That's what Monique will be doing with the second victim. While the gang now got Kenneka in the... Oh, shit. Goddamn, Zack, y'all don't think you need your hand to your neck like that, because we finna get to the zip ties in a minute. This is where the other girl come from. Cause ain't it's crazy when they were like, yeah, it was another girl, and we were like, what you mean it's another girl? I thought this is one girl, Kenneka died, and why there gotta be another girl? Then you think about Eugenia Walker deal, and looking in that investigation, be like, damn, that crime scene stage too. So that's like, it will be the victim they got out that room and jailing for. Body in that car, and that's the reason why they crash. in front of that goddamn church and shit. Oh, I'm gonna open up a whole nother kind of world with that. Cause if you look at, that's why the Eminem. Hold on, y'all. Let me read the chat right quick. Read the chat, see what's going on. I ain't even reading the chat. All right. Look.
They entered it like to get her phone. Maya like, I don't know, give me her phone. I'm like, y'all finna go. She here. Come in, Monifa like, Kenneka gone. Oh, Kenneka gone.
Whoa, hold on. How did she just leave?
In these seconds, that's what I'm saying.
She
Watch what the next question Zach's finna ask. Check this out. When you read the next report, everybody drop it in my comment right now. What next question Zach's finna ask? According to the police report, according to what Trey Gang showed you at one some, according to French case statement, and I'm showing y'all, hey, you know what I'm saying? French case said he was in the room. He was in the room. He hanging with him. He drinking. He smoking. Then he talking about putting sheets and blankets up under the door, and P telling everybody, yeah, security was in the room. They telling us put a towel up on the door, and all this at one time. And you look at Zach questioning. Let's see what's the next question will be after this. Hi y'all, appreciate that, goddess. Man, you put a smile on my face. You be putting a smile on my face, cause check this out.
She fall into the well.
Okay, she sleep for a little minute, like 5 minutes later, here come Monifa pick her up. They can leave. Monifa, I got her phone though. This was the music playing off her phone.
Off who phone?
Kenneka phone.
Okay.
So I hit her phone. I give me her phone. Y'all finna leave. You finna leave? She like, Mike, like, yeah, we is finna leave. Next thing you know, I'm like, unhook the Bluetooth then. Me and my Monifa come there like, she's missing. Oh, she's missing.
What's it?
This one is kind of hard to fathom. So she accidentally went out the left. Boom. She said, "We're finna leave. Let's grab her phone."
Before she hit the lamp, she hit the lamp, bed, sleep. She sleep on the bed.
Right.
Monifa come pick her up.
So Monifa took her outside the room.
Yeah.
Who came back for the phone?
Mike. Both of them left the room with her.
Okay. So she's in the hallway with Monifa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they realized she ain't got her phone, the keys, nothing. They just.
So now they come back in here
to get the stuff.
So get this. Okay. So
you can't leave without her keys or her phone.
Exactly.
So you can't have you gonna drive.
We in her mama car.
Yeah.
So at this time, they like, girl, I don't know.
I don't know what they did.
Girl,
they probably was like, I don't know, because I won't after.
Okay. We're not gonna make any assumptions, but they all run back in because it's four that came together.
Bree was already gone though. Party got rocked. Bree was gone.
She ride?
No, she had left with the guys. Some of the guys.
Okay.
She left.
Okay. So Bree's totally out of this. Boom.
Yeah,
so Monifa and
Maya came back in the room for the phone. And they like, give me your phone. Give me her phone. I'm like, y'all gonna leave Maya? She like, yeah. And they come back in again.
There you go, guys.
What?
Kenneka gone.
How'd she go? We got the keys in our phone.
That's what I'm like, how she going that fast? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Just like 30 seconds, I'll say. Left where I put her. Come back in without 30 seconds. She gone.
Whoa, you said at this time, that's the security guard.
Oh! God is saying, where's the security guard? Now you see why Zack would ask that particular question? Cause guess what? What was the security guard? Check this out. That's why I told y'all this got to be the most craziest thing ever. Cause once you go to the statements, that's why Zack said, hey, look, what was the security guard? Look who will be making the statement at the same time. So when I told everybody, look at the line of question that he asked P. Hey, what's up with the security? The security tell us keep putting a towel up under the door. So security will be in the room. You got to agree with that now. Security gonna be in the room. Zack asked Irene the same thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When boom 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 when this was going on, you know what I'm saying? What was the security guard at? Guess what she's finna say where the security guard at? If Peas and them put the security guard in the room and Zack asked her what was the security guard, listen to her answer.
Before all that, when the party was live, he came knocking on our door like, y'all need to keep the noise down a little bit.
In the room. So this finna go back to Miss Teresa, like, oh, Miss Teresa, man, I swear you had us food. You's a mother. And you lost a daughter. And we agreed, cause just on the screen, cause you's the mother and you lost a daughter and nobody don't wanna, didn't know what happened to her and you use. Man. You got to thumb me up right now if I match P's narrative at one something. That's my little story at one song. Listen to all their narratives at one song. Guess what they all gonna agree on? Security was in the room. Security said put a towel up under the door. They was all cool with us. At one something in the morning, you know what, Kenneka in the parking lot, but it's another body in the room. Right? So while Kenneka getting, you know what I'm saying, murdered somewhere on the premises, they gotta deal with another body in the room, so they had to move that body to another goddamn it room into yeah. So do this make sense now? Thumb me up right now. Did Trey Gang made a real comparison when it comes to FBI profiling? I'm not an FBI agent, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't never been in law enforcement, and I watch FBI files and you know what I'm saying, the X-Files, and I'm like, I did some real investigation. Only thing I did learn from what they showed me and use their technique to what my understanding, then boom, put all that together. I'm like, man, this shit really is. It really is. It's so easy. Y'all wanna know how easy this is? Share it to me, Teresa. Instagram, Facebook, all this, cause this is truth. You know what I'm saying? Now this up to you. You could be a strong-minded person, be like, "What, man? We got receipts. We got receipts, Miss Teresa. You can't even get up out this chokehold without confessing." You know what I'm saying? Or you could be like, "I don't wanna know what I'm saying, get on Miss Teresa's bad side, cause you know what I'm saying, I just don't know the truth right." that's the case, explain to me why security would be bumping into the Susu in the hallway, and Zack asking her like, yeah, what was the security at? Yeah, that was all cool, and before that, and then when you listen to when he asked P now, yeah, what was the security? Who would think lower security? So you got them saying security lower her to the lower level, then you got Irene saying, yeah, that's all cool, and then you got, yeah, stop.
Your complaints.
White guy.
Little Mexican guy.
Hispanic guy.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a little Mexican, short, black guy.
Okay. Was he cool at all?
They was all cool with us. Like, usually.
Was y'all turn up licking? Was it weed?
Yeah, it was a lot of weed.
Did they smell it?
Yeah, the whole hallway. When you get off the elevator, you smell it.
So instead of them coming, y'all gotta go. What did he say?
Keep the noise down.
So he wanted you in there. He must wasn't getting any business.
I don't know.
Was there any other people in the hotel?
Yeah, a lot of little Caucasian people now. White
Okay,
people, whatever you want to call. They all up in there.
Were you guys disturbing him?
I guess that's why he came to the door, like, keep the noise down.
It's an ordinance violation, such and such.
Yeah.
You guys are too loud. Keep your volume down.
Yeah.
Okay. So 30 seconds. Kenneka stumbled off. Okay. They come in. Hey, yo, Kenneka missing. What's your first reaction? Your initial reaction?
Kenneka missing.
Boy, y'all tweaking.
Yeah. How she missing? That fast?
She was just here.
That's what I said. Go find her if she missed it.
What'd they say?
They went to go look for her.
Came back.
How
long later?
I say, I don't know. You know, you out pills, everything.
So, you in the Matrix?
Yeah, everything. So I'm guessing when they came back though, they still didn't have her. So they like, Kenneka is gone, y'all. Everybody's fine. Like, how she gone? She just with y'all.
At that particular moment, even though you under the influence, who all was left in that room when you guys?
The party was still going on.
Was it lit a little bit?
Still lit.
Oh.
Still lit. Like, that's why I'm everybody high, drunk, whatever y'all want to call it. Party still going on. So we like, nah, she ain't gone. How she gone? We all in here. Come on, be for real. She ain't gone. Be for real. Go find her then.
So look, you got Kenneka in the lot. You got another body in the hotel room, and she gonna tell y'all, look, we can't find Kenneka. That was just a throw off for the body. They got to get out their room while Kenneka in the lobby. Do that make sense? Do that make sense before I carry on? Do that make sense before I carry on, right? Do that make sense before I carry on? And this is why she got to say and mix it up with the Kenneka story, like we can't find Kenneka, and try to add that narrative with trying to cover their ass of the other girl in the room. So now look, this what will be going on. While Kenneka in that private area with family members, they got a part in the room with the other girl doing they thing with her. So you covering up 2 murders. And that's why they try to make 2 murders combined into one and make it look like, yeah, you got the real Kenneka, the fake Kenneka. So that's why you got the best friend will be playing Kenneka at the same time while Kenneka will be headed in the same route. That's why you got That's why you got P say it's the same route. Why Irene then will be in the other room with the other girl, they move her around that job to the other rooms. Why this shit will be going down with Kenneka, and this thing you know, it didn't get so they had to stage the Eugenia Walker crime scene, make it look like a wreck. And guess what time they will be? Around about 2 something in the morning. If I was a billionaire and connected to Hollywood, this would be the biggest movie ever sold. This would be the biggest movie ever sold. Cause that's why you had to stay Eugenia Walker. And guess who Eugenia Walker is related to? Tanasia Walker. That's why Tanasia Walker left. With the girls. Oh, that's the perfect time to be moving the body, right? Nobody ain't thinking like that. If you didn't do a little research, you would never think like that and be like, damn, wait a minute. I read the report, so I gotta go to the other girl, because the other girl, like, boom, now I see why Zack, like, oh, trying to be serious. You see how he got his arm folded up like he getting down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, fool us. Man, fool us like a motherfucker, bro. Shit. Man, that man fooled us like a motherfucker. And he did nothing just drop 2 videos. And he dropped 2 videos and 3 and the third video he getting threatened, and now he got everybody feeling sorry for him, all because he want everybody to feel sorry for him. You to help cover a motherfucking murder up, and once he finna come back, be like, man, look, I see why you help cover this up, cause you was sell out and you want some money for that fame, but you regretted it. And once you regretted it, you got to have the public be like, man, I feel sorry for Zack because he know too much. If you agree to that, yeah, Zack know too much. Now you see why he know too much. Look who he interviewing with. Look who he connect to the same goddamn people on the west side. My eyes is wide open, bro. He said, where's the security guard? We talking a timestamp. When Trey Gang said, y'all remember the security guard came missing for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Think about 30 minutes. And think about Tay Sunday video when she said the police told the guests, go back upstairs. We finna move, this area is restricted. Mm-hmm. This the moment I've been waiting for. This the moment I've been waiting for. Cause listen to this shit.
Yeah, everybody tell me go find him. She gonna think like.
So nobody cut the radio off. Hey, listen, stop the Bluetooth, bro. We finna look for Shorty.
No, none of that. That's why ain't nobody take it serious. Like,
I thought I took it as a joke.
Yeah.
Everybody took it.
Ain't nobody thinking like, oh yeah, she missed. No.
So this is the same time they came back. Mm-hmm. When did everybody say, okay, let's go down to the front desk and let them know we have our friends missing?
Then that's when the Bluetooth, the speaker died.
Okay.
So part of getting died down and stuff.
So check this out. If she said the Bluetooth speaker died, I want to know if that's a code word that Kenneka died. Do this hit different? Instead of the Bluetooth speaker died, Kenneka died. And this will explain why they last saw her at Tucson. Let's see. And thumb me up if you agree with this narrative.
So what's this, like 30 minutes to an hour later?
Yeah, it's like, this one, like, I said, it's like 3 o'clock, everybody get to leave. 3, 4, everybody get to leave.
So,
oh, shit. Look. Oh.
at that time, even though they came back twice, Monifa and Mike, Monifa and Mike came back like, y'all, to say snap, she gone. And y'all like, man, whatever. She might probably just wonder if she'll come back. Y'all just focus. I know you under the influence. There's a lot of other people.
Right, he just thinking like, okay, Car's still on. Yeah, she back. She gonna come up here knocking on the door. That's what we think. We ain't thinking like, oh, she gone. We think like, oh, she'll be back. She'll knock on the door. She'll be back. They still look for her now. Party's like slowly, like everybody slowly leaving. Now, I say.
When she said everybody slowly leaving, drop what timestamp when she said everybody will be slowly leaving if you watch that footage. And if you watch that footage, and when she said everybody slowly leaving, and you know the real timestamp, and we broke that code, you the dumbest motherfucker, and you. I'ma call Zack on this one. You is the biggest donkey. Man, we need to put this motherfucker on the Breakfast Club. Donkey of the century. And you know who need to go along with it? Miss Teresa. I just need a Photoshop Miss Teresa, Zack TV, Living Alright, Resident Bowser, and get these bitches the real Brady Bunch. All because of this.
They still look for it now. Probably slowly, like everybody slowly leaving now.
Slowly leaving. What time?
3 or 4 in the morning?
Yeah, 3, 4 in the morning. A couple people still there.
1 and 2 in the morning. They go back to 1 and 2 in the morning. I did the same thing the SP, yeah. When y'all got surgery, it around 3, 4 in the morning. 3 and 4 is still 1 in the morning. It's all still at 1 something in the fucking morning.
Now, I think Peas them had left out. Peas and Y. They both left out. Yeah. They left out. Now they with Maya and Monique. Look for them.
Oh, so Maya and Monifa and TYPs is looking for.
Yeah.
So now, so they took the initiative. They stayed. Now, hold on, y'all. We gotta find our friend.
Yeah, they still looking for them.
They realized during the party, Peas and
Where Bree. Keep this in mind what Bree told y'all. Man, this shit finna make me so mad. I ain't even gonna lie, gang. The shit that I figured out and what I know and the question that Zack knew, I'm so fucking mad right now that it makes me wanna slap all them bitches. Guess what? When they come back to 1 song, if you paying attention to P's interview, why would he ask Irene this?
And I was looking for. Yeah. So now, so they took the initiative. They stayed. Now, hold on, y'all. We gotta find our friend.
Yeah, they still looking for them.
They realized during the party, Peas and TY was they like chilling. So let me make this known. So Kenneka and Maya, when they came in, they just said it to you. They didn't tell the whole party. Like, yo, she missing.
They told everybody, like, they talking to me, but they everybody him. Kenneka missing. So I went. But everybody like, come on now. How she missing? She was just at the door, bro. Come on, y'all. This all happened.
Man, get the fuck out of shit.
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody, go ahead. Just go look for it. Then if she missed, like, basically, go ahead and bring her back up here. Basically, go ahead. Go look for it. That's all everybody. 30
minutes to an hour later, that's when
parties leave though, so ain't no.
Why does that keep saying 30 minutes? Why he keep saying the hour to 30 minutes? If you go back to 1 song to 1 to 1:30, don't explain why Kenneka something I'm ready to go. You see on the footage at 1 song, family and friend, 911 call, Mitch Reed talking about, yeah, you know, she came with a gathering, you know what I'm saying, with her friend, but this ain't nothing about family members. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. the truth. It's the truth, bruh. The truth is so exposed that it's no way that you can look at Zack TV and just listen to his line of questions and be like, Zack, I have faith in you. I thought you was the golden ticket when it comes to Kenneka. But when you get exposed and when you figure, now I see why you had to play victim. You had to play victim. Y'all know the hotel threatened my life. Y'all, please protect me. Y'all follow me and stuff. Cause you know the hotel, I'm trying to slack out this stuff. You would never hear that from Trey Gang. No, fuck that. You think my motherfucking life, man, you gonna need a bazooka. Man, look, shit, you say you finna threaten me, you think I'm finna be like, y'all look. Man, I don't wanna talk about this stuff cause these people said they were gonna kill me and I don't wanna die. Man, you a goofy. That two motherfuckers like to follow, you know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Y'all nigga like Trey Gang on that motherfucker. Trey Gang would be like that. They said they gonna kill Trey Gang. Trey Gang like, kill me, bitch. Oh, nigga, you know, I'm finna throw some body blows on your bitches, you know what I'm saying? And this thing, you know, I'm still swinging. Motherfucker talking about they gonna do something to me. No, you got me fucked up. I raised up my Bruce Lee. Bitch, I know how to break boards and some more shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I get, you know what I'm talking about? Real expensive with this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hold up, how many lights? Hold up. Now we gotta get those lights up, guys. We gotta get those lights up off the top. Now check this out. Is Zack exposed and Irene exposed? All because of one song. All because of one song. And this finna go back to, when you think about this interview, think about Liver Norris said we got 5 more other videos. And you look at how the way Zack and Irene doing the interview, ain't that cooperating with Irene? I mean, and Liver Norris narrative about those 5 other videos. Look.
She really not back yet.
Peas and Monifa. I said peas, Monifa. Peas and wine. Monifa and Maya. Let's go look for. Now, me, my sister, Charlotte, my cousin, and a couple of guys still in the party, but it's over with though. Now this time it's over with. We still in the party. Now I'm like, alright. So I stayed in the room to make sure everybody ain't leave. Nobody say nobody stole nothing. Right. That. I just wait till everybody leave. Now they waiting on their ride, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna leave. They still look for it. They like, this what I think I had left though. I left. I left a couple of guys that was in there waiting on their ride and I left.
You see how she stuttering, talking about when she left and when everybody was leaving? Guess what time they were gonna show on the footage? That's crazy. Look what time you finna see everybody on the footage waiting on rides and all of this. But you get to Irene's story, you're gonna be like, yeah, she said it's gonna be round 3 and 4. So I'm gonna look on the footage round 3 and 4. And it actually is round 1 and 2. So they let you know that if she knew this was going on at 1 and 2 in the morning and the hotel was gonna show this at 3 and 4 in the morning, stick with the hotel narrative round 3 and 4, because it sounds better than everybody waiting on the ride. Yeah, nobody can't find Kenneka. Might as well leave. But if you look at this shit round 1 and 2, family members on this, you see why everybody in the parking lot. Yeah, in the parking lot. Ready to go. running in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why Zack. That's why this interview hit different now. And I'm gonna mute my microphone. I just want y'all to listen to the bullshit.
You left the party.
I left the party. It was over with.
You literally left the hotel.
Left the whole hotel.
But Neef and them was still in there looking for it.
Yeah, they had to be still there.
Okay, when did you get the call like, yo, we didn't find her?
I think I went like to my cousin's house.
You left your hotel room, but they still in there with the key, everything, chilling. You like, boom,
It's
I'm
over
tired.
with, party over with, ain't nobody else here. Just them waiting on their ride. A couple of guys that were still waiting on their ride.
Okay. Was they?
Did y'all hear that slick questioning? Let me see did anybody caught on to that while he was asking these questions randomly and she answered them motherfucker. We still talking about one song, right? Listen to the question again.
They still in the party.
I left the party. It was over with.
You like?
He left the party. Guess what time she would leave the party? According to the footage.
You literally left the hotel.
Left the whole hotel.
But Neef and them was still in there looking for it.
Yeah, they had to be still there.
When Monique and them still looking for her. Oh, whoa. Still looking for her. You left when they still looking for her? Yeah.
Okay. When did you get the call like, yo, we didn't find her?
When did you get the call? Said when you leaving and shit, you know what I'm saying? And why they were still looking for her. But when you get the call?
I think I went like to my cousin's house.
You left your hotel room, but they still in there with the key, everything, chilling. You like, boom, I'm
It's over
tired.
with, party over with, ain't nobody else here. Just
Shit! Whoa!
them waiting on their ride. A couple of guys that were still waiting on their ride.
Okay. Was they gonna lock the door, keep the key, return it, or you like, I don't care, I paid already?
It's over with. It's my party and somebody else's party, so he got his own key, right?
Oh, so
I
you
ain't
good. Okay, I did my part. Boom. Okay,
It's over with.
you leave.
Right.
But they still there looking for her.
Yeah.
What time was it approximately when they called you? She's still lost.
So they set Kenneka up at Killer Party and set the other girl up in Irene Party. You got two girls. That's why they said Killer was trying to save Kenneka and won some, and while Kenneka was trying to get saved by Killer, allegedly, you got Irene them getting rid of the other body out the other room while all this shit was going on. Now you got two victims.
Her sister had called me. It was like 9 in the morning or something. And I'm like, no, I think I text her sister like, ain't no update on Kenneka yet. She like, no.
What?
And this is the dumbest thing she ever said. Cause don't you know when the first time they took Leonora's statements? Yeah, they showed up at Leonora's house with the car and the keys. And they showed up at Leonora's house, not Mitsubishi house, but Leonora's house. This is what everybody finna realize. Mitsubishi said, I got to call at 4:34. But they at the house, bruh, I can't even make this up. I can't even make this up. Watch this game. Trey game to be bad. I just want to put. This is what I'm finna do, gang. All I'm finna do is this. You heard Zack questioning. What y'all do when Kenneka came up missing? She said Monifa brought her out in the room. We know what's going on with the parking lot. If you listen to the same question that he asked Peas now, what y'all do when Kenneka came up missing? Are we beginning to search? So if you add Peas and Irene narrative, whoa! And all that was something. So when you heard me, Teresa, say this, look. Teresa Martin, Kenneka Jenkins.
What happened inside the Crowne Plaza Chicago O'Hare? That's the question many are asking of hotel management after the body of Kenneka Jenkins was found in a freezer early Sunday morning.
If you've seen her going to a freezer or being carried to a freezer, then you need to prove that.
The 19-year-old's family talked to reporters a few hours after the heartbreaking discovery.
That's my favorite sister. How can I live life knowing I...
Boy, you see how the saucer on that John? No turn. Oh. Now, when the Bible speak, this how family member would do family members and sacrifice them. This is what it looked like. Mm-hmm. Keep this in mind. This is on the 10th. On the 10th, and she already took police statements and asking her about 1-something in the morning. Now, this is statements that she took at 1-something in the morning before the 10th. That's why the news.
That was the
Jenkins' family says she was at the hotel with some friends at a party, but around 4:30 Saturday morning, the friends called to say they couldn't find Jenkins, but had her cell phone and truck keys.
It had to be something within that room that happened, because they walked in the hotel at 1:13.
Oh, that's why she shoot them and say, yeah, she showed up at the hotel. Cause guess what she meet up with, dude?
And they seen that 2-something, that's when they realized she was lost. That's not adding up.
Family members went to the hotel but say staff told them a missing persons report needed to be filed in order to look at surveillance video. The family says police also weren't helpful, but eventually looked at the video and told them.
We saw her on the video at 3:20 a.m. in the morning.
At 1:20 in the morning. Ooh.
Staggering. His exact words. She was so drunk, so she couldn't hold herself up. She was holding on to the wall. She stumbled into the refrigerator, then she closed the door behind her.
Martin believes if someone had looked at the video sooner, her daughter could have been saved.
To me, I feel like they helped kill my child. The police department and this hotel.
Now they go back to State Sunday when they was trying to explain what was going on there 1-something in the morning.
Are you like the millions of American?
Hi y'all, Trey, I love y'all, man. Y'all be cool, y'all be safe. Hi y'all, appreciate the pay y'all gang holding it down. Yeah. I'm gonna open up some cruising aids around here, John, so we can all get on one track and we can let Miss Teresa have it. Like, yeah, Miss Teresa, we got you, we got to whip you. This gonna be like a crucified. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about we finna whip you like we finna make hit you with this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to God, gang. Shout out to God, cause God, when I asked that question, God was like, yeah. When I said, what's the next question? Jack on the ask Irene, God knew all the time was like, you know what We're security. And we know what time stamp. Hey, y'all. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Hold on. Hi, y'all. Yeah, you earned that, John Goddess. You did your thing on that job. You know what I'm talking about? So now you officially a moderator on this channel. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Hi, y'all. Man, Trey Gang be bad, man. Trey Gang, look y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And I will go back live, same time, same channel.